A new Georgia law now allows families of homicide victims to request law enforcement agencies take a second or even a third look into long unsolved cases. Governor Kemp signed the cold case investigation bill into law last week.
Remy Cohen breaks down the case that helped turn this bill into law and could bring closure to families.
Georgia's new cold case law is called the Coleman-Baker Act to honor families like Rhonda Coleman's. She was murdered in May 1990.
Rhonda's mother and I have lived with it all these years, and you don't know what we went through unless you've been through it yourself.
Rhonda Coleman was just 18 years old, a couple weeks from graduating high school. The night that she was killed, she was coming back from a senior gathering.
I said, look, if you're going to be a few minutes late, pick up the phone, get the phone, call Daddy. And she'd always do that.
But that night, she never made it back home.
She was on the way home. Somebody stopped her and kidnapped her and murdered her.
Under this new law enforcement can reopen and use new technology that could solve those cases. Sean Kipe, the creator and host of Fox Hunter podcast, told the Colemans about how there should be a cold case law.
Gives families an avenue for information that says, hey, we are putting eyes on this case. We do still care.
Before this law, agents volunteered to check on cold cases for families. According to the GBI, they have more than 100 unsolved cold cases.
To go 10 or 20 or 30 years sometimes without information, I can't imagine how frustrating and hurtful that has to be.
This bill, not only would it's possibility helping us, but it's possibility helping a lot more people.
This law opens up different avenues for families looking for closure.
When you can't get any closure, then it's just lingering on. You cannot get any closure at all. It just lingers and lingers.
Coleman says his daughter always wanted to help folks out. This bill does just that. In Macon, Rhonda Cohen, 13 WMAZ News.
The bill provides more than $5 million for the GBI to establish a cold case unit.